Okay, morning everybody. Welcome to another video in the series of the Clunch Works. Obviously due to coronavirus lockdown, shutdown, we're in the garden today. So I thought it might be good to build a bug box insect house out of some wood we've got lying around in the garden. So we're going to do that and have a bit of a tester, because once we get free to travel again, we're going to put some boxes up in the Clunch Works. Just to run through what we're going to do, we're going to build a insect one today and a bug one, and then there'll be some further ones in the series. We're going to build some, if this continues, we're going to build some bird boxes, bird houses, and then probably finish off with a nice big owl box later on in a video further down in the series if the lockdown continues. Okay, we'll crack on with some measuring. So I'm just going to start with my sides. Get the angle bracket in there. And what I'm going to be doing, putting it on a nice base. So my base there, I'll pre-drill some holes, knock that through, and okay, we'll continue on and build some squares. Okay, that's got the main parts cut. What we're going to do now, just do a quick assembly and see if we can get all these shelves and all the little storage compartments in, and take it from there. Okay, the bulk of the frame's made. Just going to make a bit of backing for it now. So just going to measure that off there, and I'll cut it by hand this time. Just measuring that off there. Clamp it to me. Obviously with us working outside today, we made a bench up out of some scaffold boards. Ideally I'd have liked to have been in my little shack, but it's a bit noisy in there with the frost coming off. Just using this as a straight edge. I can come down there with my hand saw, make a nice clean cut through there. Just using some marine ply, 10mm. And that's the back of the box cut. So just cut that to height, nail it on. Putting a few marks across there, and then I'll centralise it. Use the old spirit level again, I think. With these little quick clamps, nice and easy, makes it easier. Get that nice and solid on my worktop. Find a use for that piece later. Look at that, that'll come in handy for the roof. Moment of truth. Pop this on. Nice and flush down that side for you. Just using some 35mm nails. nice little compartments. And then what I'll do now, pop the roof on. This piece that I cut off earlier. Give a little bit of overhang there, that might keep this top area dry. Obviously we'll see how we get on, you know, bricks and wood, a bit of tile, some cones, wood chip, and then we'll get some moss and everything else up in the top hopefully. Let's do this in the four corners. That's the roof, compartments, nice piece there, keep everything dry. Okay, see you in a little while when we start getting some materials to fill it all up. Oh well, the box is built, the bug box, insect house. Now comes the fun part. What I'm going to do is I've just laid it down because up in my third compartment I'm going to fill that full of cones, moss, wood chip bark, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a piece of mesh and put over that, just so it can keep everything in and it will make it nice and full. So we'll get on and get some cones, some pine cones and some moss. I think we'll start. So good old raked moss. We'll get all that, put that in there. I'll get that all at the back, and then bit of wood chip, just wood chip mulch. So that'll all go in there. All that is, that's just completely good trees, all bark as well, and all chipped up into probably 20 by 10, so everything can get in there. And pine cones, so put a few of those in. That should be a good old mix of vegetation and combination of everything in there. When the pine cones obviously dry out, they get bigger. Once they get damp, they all close up, so ladybirds like those. And we'll just repeat the process again. That's a big old piece, just break that up a bit, pull that apart. Chip, and I'll finish it off with all the cones across the front, so, on top of the moss, and then I'll cut a piece of little chicken wire mesh to hold everything in. Chicken wire on a roll, just trim a piece of that off. going to nail that in place with some roofing nails, some galvanised nails. Sun's gone in now. At least it came out and thawed everything out this morning. So just repeating the process. Obviously with these roofing nails, got a nice big flat head on. I just pinch over and keep the mesh in place. Oops. As you can see there, you know, got some cones and moss. Further back in there, some wood chip and a bit of mesh over the front, just to contain it all and keep it all in there, so all the little insects and bugs can get in there. Okay, in the bottom, oh, spot on.
Brew for you.
Brew. Thank you, George. The hairy beast. Lovely. As I was saying, bricks in the bottom. So I'm just going to get some normal bricks. They've been laying outside for a little while. Red bricks there, food house bricks with the frog in. Obviously I'll get that so that we can use that as a bit of a concealed house. And here we found a bit of an airy brick, so I broke that up earlier with a hammer, just so there's a few little hideaways. Looks like it's got some spiders in, or had some spiders in already, so let's have a look. Put that one in like that. Put that airy one in a second. So what I'm just trying to do is just make a few little crevices and bits in there. Bit of airy brick in there. There you go, that's the bottom, got some bricks in there. 3 different types of bricks. So attract some hideaways in there. For this layer in here, oh, you can see, look, not quite level there. Must have been out with me measuring somewhere. Not perfect, but bespoke. Right, broken up old tiles, terracotta. Haven't got any flower pots. Can't see that this wouldn't do the same job. Obviously they've got some bits, hideaways. another piece is in there, so I'm just going to build this up again. Oh, that's a nice piece. Which is in there nicely. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Basically just trying to build it up. Using everything that I've got. Might as well wedge it all in there somehow. Another round piece there. That's quite attractive, isn't it? Yeah. Might put those in there, left over. That's it, that's using those up. Starting to look quite good. Pleased with that so far. Trouble is I've got to try and lift it once we get it finished. In the top, I'll put some willow in there, fallen willow, put some little sections in, and what I'll do as well is once I get it in there I might drill a few holes as well. So I'll start with a few bits of willow that I've chopped up previous. Quite good, it's got a good old bark on there, bit of moss in there, so well aged, and just build a few pieces up. Got a hole in that one, I think. Just using a standard wood piece for this one, just a standard 8mm wood bit on there. Take that into full depth in there. And just going to finish that off with a 10mm. A little hole in that one. So I'm just going to put this together. Put a hole in that one, that's a big piece. Do that with all the bigger pieces, but obviously you can see we've got gaps in between, and also with the bark as well, gives everything something to grip onto and go in. Big piece in there. What we got? together nicely. Fairly full in there now. There you go. I think that looks quite nice. Oh, another piece here. That'll sit in there, sit that back. Well, that's the completion of the build and assembly of the insect bug box. So what I'll do now, see if I can lift it, pop it in position, just have a cup of tea, and we'll show you in position in its place where it's going to be in the garden. Well, there it is in position. Looks quite good. Obviously put it next to our compost heap with our leaves and our grass cuttings at home in the garden. So just to recap again, the bug box, bricks in the bottom, all manner of types, tiles in there, terracotta, mix of cones, wood chip and moss, willow up there as well, all in and drilled. What we've done as well, obviously we've just put these on the top, some tiles, mix of tiles, put those in different places, a tile on the side, couple of tiles on the side, brought some vegetation through, and then on here we just put some granite hard stone there with a little flagstone over the top of slate. So should be an interesting little look. Just to let you know as well, obviously we'll be posting now every week. Next week's video we're going to build some bird boxes. I think probably I'll do a robin box, blue tip box, that's like. So catch up with us next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and catch you next time, and hope you enjoy the video. See you soon. Bye.